Curious as to what we have when stationed overseas? Did we really have to give up all things American, or is that just a figment of our imagination? Join us as we show you and discuss how the DoD has provided us with comforts of home from home. Having served 20 years in the DoD from active duty life to now DoD civilian life. Come with us as we share with you in what helps with some of that homesickness. Listen in on our candid family conversation on just how much the DoD has provided us with so many comforts from home. Hello, everyone, and welcome to our little familia. This is Erica and Raph,
Howdy.
and our son Christian,
Hey,
whom we call the adult child.
that is my reputation in this household.
So we thought as a family we would just have a candid conversation on one particular aspect of military family life, and that is uh, shopping overseas. And are we really having to give up all of our American brands and favorites when you get those dreaded orders that you're going overseas? And it's like, oh, it just knocks the wind out of your sails, and the reality sets in of, being in a foreign country, being away from friends and family and your culture. And so all these things just start racing through your head. Well, we're here to kind of help put your mind at ease a little bit. So
Yeah,
whether,
I was like, bring it. But then again, I was raised in this life.
yeah, and
So,
I kind of want you to speak to that a little bit. And because I know you and your family really groomed me into this life.
yeah.
If it hadn't been for that, I don't know if I would have survived. And then Christian, well, you were just born into it. You
I
really
was
didn't get
just
a vote.
born. I'm just here, So I'm just, just
You're
but
like,
I
yeah,
like it,
whatever.
I don't mind being out here. It doesn't really bother me.
Well, you also don't know any different in a way, not compared to me, anyways.
Yeah.
But I think you and Dad have a lot more in common.
That bottle just looks so huge in your hands.
About as big as my head, and that's not even half the bottle.
No, you did this number and stuff, and it just like looks so huge. But anyway.
No, you're right.
All right, so I'm going to share the screen and all the footage that we got from last weekend of the retail store we have on our military installation, which those of you who are very familiar with military life, we call it a BX. If you're Air Force, if you're Army, we know it as PX.
It's all the same.
And it's all the same. It's the Army Air Force Exchange Service, or otherwise also known as the base exchange. And it's just a massive retailer on every installation, a military base around the world. And it gives us tax-free shopping. The prices can be a little bit less than what you would typically spend at a Best Buy or a Walmart, Kohl's, JCPenney's that we have in the States. Then that's very debatable nowadays. Very debatable. All right, so I'm going to screen share and we're just going to talk as we get footage, as we look at the footage. All right, presents, share screen.
There it is.
There we go. Took a second there. There we go.
Can you pull it up right there?
That might minimize it.
Oh, okay, never mind.
Yeah.
So minimize it. Okay, never mind. Okay,
Big
yeah,
enough.
good enough.
I can see it just fine. Yeah.
So this is our
Us watching us.
yeah, us watching us. This is our base exchange. This is particularly at Ramstein Air Force Base in Germany. Some of you might be familiar, some of you
Look at that
not
big
at
bearded
all.
guy.
Who could that be?
Nice shirt.
So Dad's walking over here to this gelato truck, which gelato is everywhere out here.
You can't run from out here.
And it is so good. It is just a different texture of ice cream, and the flavors are they're just more pungent. Like the vanilla tastes like vanilla.
Yeah, not like MSG or
Yeah,
anything
excuse
like
my
that.
Oh, Dad's like asking if he got Euro because this guy is kind of new.
Yeah.
I don't recognize this truck. So this is kind of a new
Mhm.
gelato truck,
Hmm.
and he had a watermelon on the menu. And I
Yeah.
was like, yes. So I
Watermelon.
got watermelon.
Oh,
Yeah. I kind of regret getting strawberry. Yeah.
It was good.
It was good, but I would have rather had the watermelon.
you can't go wrong with either from the sound. I mean, I'm so basic.
Yeah.
I get vanilla every ice cream truck there is, even in America. I'm like,
You've
vanilla,
always
please.
been that way. Vanilla is like
Yeah,
it's like
it's
your
just like
ice.
my
Or
go-to.
vanilla, like you used to say.
Vanilla,
Vanilla.
yes,
Vanilla.
exactly.
I'm
And then spaghetti ice is like a dream. It's like everything I like in one cup.
A spaghetti ice is cool. It's just ice cream threaded through a
Like a
The
strainer sort
spaghetti
of
like a
thing.
thing,
strainer,
It
and
makes it look
yeah.
like spaghetti.
and
Yeah.
it makes the ice cream look like spaghetti in a cup, and
Hmm.
then they top it with the strawberry syrup and strawberry and then white chocolate shavings, and it is so
Yeah. Excuse my hairiness there.
good.
I was looking like Mountain Man. So, but yeah, as you can see, I got that taken care of. So, yeah.
hmm
And these trucks go around to all the villages in the local area, and there's at least this is the third one. We have
Yeah. There's another one called Ice Max or something.
Yeah,
Uh,
and the one that we're really used to,
the La Casa Dolce.
La
Yeah.
Casa Dolce.
yeah, they're
And then
everywhere
this
here.
one, Tony, he's kind of a new one. I don't think this guy has been through our village, but he's definitely on base for now.
Hmm.
But this is what you typically get an ice cream truck, out here driving through your neighborhood or what we call villages. Um,
Mhm.
and it's like what, €1 per scoop,
Hmm.
basically.
Yeah. Typically, that's what it goes for.
But it's all like actual
Yeah. They
ice cream.
they had a Disney flavor. I'm like, what's that? He's like
Disney
rainbow.
flavor.
And it
Okay.
didn't really like explain what the flavor was. He just
Yeah.
said rainbow, and I'm like, okay, well, what does it taste like? Is it a blend of flavors,
I
or
mean,
is it?
the humor me. At least like do 3 scoops in the shape of a Mickey Mouse. I mean, come
Like that would have made
on.
more sense. Is that the donut truck, the mini donuts?
Yeah, Mr. Donut
Oh
Man,
man,
best
let me tell
fried
you,
donuts. If you want,
If you come to Germany, whether it be a layover, that is a must.
yeah.
For me at least. I don't know about everyone else, but
That Filipino food truck is good too.
All
oh
right,
yeah, they're amazing.
so we're inside the BX now, and this is the food court, and it's massive for a
Oh
military
yeah,
installation. It is
Yeah,
huge.
yeah.
yeah. This is like we've got Panda
R-
Express.
the stall that we just walked by, it used to be a Johnny Rockets, and they closed that down, and then they brought Wahlburgers of all places out here, which is pretty awesome. But they took it out. So
Yeah, I think the
I th-
contract, and they just didn't renew the contract.
yeah, I think it was like a 3-year contract because they were
who's
only here
the?
for like 3 years.
It's Mark Wahlberg. It's that owns it, right? The restaurant, or is it another Wahlberg?
Yeah,
It's the Wahlburgers. I
Okay,
think it's like a joint
because
thing with the
one of them,
brothers or
I
whatever.
remember. I'm pretty sure I remember this. One of them came to Germany and like
yeah,
Yeah,
they
Mark
did.
Wahlberg came from
Yeah,
Germany.
they
Yeah,
on
came.
grand opening.
it was
Yeah,
it was it
crazy.
was Mark and Paul. They
Mark and
both
that
came
was
out
it.
here for the grand opening. So that was pretty cool.
It was really cool.
So
I remember seeing videos on it online and stuff. And there's Starbucks. Can't have one without it.
yeah, I know. No, so one thing to note about the Starbucks out here is that even though it's the name Starbucks from the States, the menu is different
Very.
because it's a German Starbucks. It's not the actual American
so you get like the
Starbucks.
German menu.
So
Yeah.
you get a German menu. The beverages are a little bit different. You get some of the traditional stuff you'd find at American Starbucks, but there are different drinks
And you
nonetheless.
can get your pink drink.
Yes, I can get my pink drink out here. I was so happy when they brought it out here. I was like, "Bye."
Every time we go, she has to has it.
It's gotten to where I just brew my own coffee at home and save my money to buy the pink drink at the VX instead of buying coffee at Dunkin' and then going to Starbucks for the pink drink.
Crazy.
Yes, we have a Bath and Body Works. That's
Yeah,
actually new, very new.
yeah, yeah.
Oh,
That
it
was
is, yeah.
exciting to
I
get
I
that.
really appreciate having that here.
Mhm.
So when you were growing up, what was military life like in terms of what services were brought out?
We didn't have all this branded stuff. That's for sure.
What did you guys have when you were growing up?
Um, I mean, we just had like just the main BX. We didn't have all this extra stuff, the American goodies, if you will. We didn't have a food court. We just had like a kind of like a snack bar.
And the bowling alley.
And yeah, we had the bowling alley, your typical bowling alley food, and it was pretty much the same with the snack bar too. So being out here nowadays and having all this stuff is pretty cool. And the store's
Yes.
cool here.
I
Oh
mean, I would.
yeah, this store is like everyone loves this store. If you are into comics and all the nerd stuff, this is your store.
If
If
you
you're into
like D and
gaming,
D, anything like that,
yeah,
this is your store to go to. If you
like
like,
all
I'm telling you right now.
the role playing
Yep,
games and
it's all
okay,
it's all
you
in the
have
store.
this. We sat there.
look at how big that is.
We just sat there and
And the
stared
DeLorean.
at this DeLorean, and we were just like, "Oh my gosh, do we get it? Do we not? Can we
It's a pretty
finance?"
penny.
Heck no.
You know you want it, Dad.
I mean, I love the franchise and everything, but I mean, come on.
Oh, you cannot tell
What
me
do you
it did
mean?
not
Come
cross
on, you
your
would
mind, like,
definitely get that.
ooh, like that first knee jerk
I'd get that.
reaction of, oh, I want that, and then you realize, no, maybe I don't.
Maybe if I had a ton of disposable income to where it'd be like a drop in the bucket, then yeah.
That'd
Yeah,
be
that's one
so cool to
thing.
have that in the back.
That's one thing about Ramstein. What I noticed with other bases is like we are really spoiled here, because we'll go to like
Kicks.
Wiesbaden or anywhere else, and the BX compared to ours is like tiny. And
Yeah,
I'll catch
Well, yeah, I
myself.
mean, this is the
I,
biggest one.
yeah, I know. It's like I'll catch myself being like, "This is it." You know what I mean? It's just
well, when you
Hey,
very spoiled
were,
right now.
I'd be happy to have that, like back in the
Yeah, yeah,
day,
no good.
oh yeah, when you were growing up, yeah,
Mm-hmm.
and I got to kind of
100%.
see it evolve over the years. And then Christian, you were just
Tea
born into
time.
it.
I
I
was
love
just
this
born
little
into
tea
this.
store.
Yeah,
It's a
I could
British
smell it.
tea. I know. I love the smell of the tea, and they got chocolates in there.
I could smell it.
And they just got the prettiest tea sets. I actually started collecting 2 tea sets from this place. Um, and it's just so pretty. It's so cute. And you do get European vendors that set up shop in
Yeah.
here too.
Mm-hmm.
So it's American with a blend of European vendors. So like these people, the kiosks in the middle, you got Polish pottery. They're from Poland.
You got the Belgian chocolate guy that comes, every so often.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
Just all kinds of the coffee bike is actually a chain. It's a coffee chain in Germany, which I
Yeah, they
didn't.
got it at the
Yeah.
outlet mall. Mm-hmm.
And this is a cool place, a frame shop where a lot of squadrons and units come here to
You get like shadow boxes and
get like
The
stuff,
shadow
shadow,
box
yeah,
stuff. Yeah.
just mementos
or
to,
going away gifts and stuff for
yeah,
people that are going on to their next assignment.
to like going away parties and
Yeah.
going away mementos, basically.
Yeah, I got one. It's got a German license plate that's mounted on a board. And it's pretty cool.
I have my
I
ROTC
should
shadow
show
box
you.
right next to me.
And every base has a salon for the ladies and a barber shop for the guys, which is actually across the way from here. I don't know if I got footage.
Yeah, you remember when
that.
I forgot to tell the barber across the way to do my eyebrow and stuff. You're like, yeah, just go to the beauty shop.
Oh gosh.
Not knowing what they were actually going
I
to do.
totally, I tricked your dad. It was
Yeah,
so
that was like
funny.
hell
It was a
because
setup.
they waxed me. It hurt like crazy. I thought they were just gonna like take a
I
whatever.
thought that was so funny. I was like, no, I'll take care of you. You walked right in there, not even knowing they were gonna wax you. You walked out, you were like, that hurt.
Yeah, this place is cool. Got medieval
Oh, that's a
stuff.
nice place. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you don't want to go to a medieval fest, or if you miss any of the medieval festivals out here, you could go here and shop for all of your medieval.
Just go to the medieval fest.
Yeah, the festivals are great.
Yeah.
You really don't
They're
want to miss
cool.
out on those. And they only
It takes you back in time. It's
yeah,
really
they
it's
do.
really
yeah,
pretty cool.
People
100%.
take it seriously. Like they just um they really dress, and I mean very accurate.
That food truck is good too. Say waffles.
I haven't had that.
They do chicken and waffles, and
Oh, that's right. Chicken waffles. You had their
Never-
breakfast.
I
they
never
they
had
do
that.
they do breakfast, American breakfast too, so that they make pretty good breakfast sandwiches. So.
Oh.
The food trucks are really good.
Mm-hmm.
They do food trucks amazing. They have a food truck festival that we have yet to go.
Here?
Yeah, every now and then.
There's a few of them. There's one in
Oh.
the soccer stadium that they do every now and again, and then they have one in like in Saarbrücken Food Fest or
I
whatever.
will say Germany does carnival food and just food festival. Their food is just, if you're a foodie, this is a place to be. You're gonna love it here,
Mm.
especially if you like a blend of international on top of the food truck scene and then the carnival food, like it's all here. And that hasn't been culture shocking for us being here in that regard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's been quite the yummy.
Yeah,
It's
it's
been
pretty
very
great.
yummy.
Oh, oh gosh, all the back to school stuff is out now. When was this recorded?
Oh, like last weekend.
Oh yeah,
Oh
makes
yeah,
sense.
all the back to school stuff is already in.
Yeah.
And they're starting to wind down the summer and spring patio furniture and grills
Yeah.
because now in the coming weeks we're probably going to start seeing a little bit of Halloween stuff start to come on scene. At least the candy. They'll start slowly stocking the large bags of candy. It starts with the
Yeah.
candy
I
and
know
then
we saw the candles, Mom. They were already bringing out the Halloween candles, like
oh,
the
yeah, they
fall
brought the fall
time.
candles out
The Christmas
already.
ones too. They had
So
some
that's
Christmas
been
ones out
Yeah,
bought.
too.
the Christmas ones and the fall ones are already here from
All of
Yankee.
the Yankee
Oh,
Candle
for
stuff.
okay,
Yeah,
okay, yeah, yeah.
So yeah,
really, really.
this is a blend of European chocolate and American, and this is like the candy section, which is
Excuse
one
me.
of my favorite sections. Of course, you
Yeah,
know me and
always
Christian, we love candy, we love
Yeah.
sweets. Well, I know we all do, we all kind of do.
can't go wrong.
Yeah, Mother always has her stash, and you guys always find it.
I know
Like
where it is.
one of y'all got into my M&Ms back here because I didn't eat that whole bag.
I
Wasn't
didn't
me.
even know you had
Wasn't me.
candy back there. Now I know.
So
Yeah,
this
there's
side
a
of the BX
lot of variety.
is health and beauty and snacks, wine section. Have like the little GNC. We actually used to have a separate GNC store,
Yeah, where the medieval store is used to be GNC. Yep.
and they took it out and they just created a little area in within the BX here.
Hey, whatever. They still have
Yeah, I know.
GNC products,
Yeah,
so
it's still we.
Yeah.
It's not on the grand scale that we used to have though. It's
yeah.
they've cut back on the variety. And one thing, the drawback to that is if there's specific supplements that you like getting from GNC and you can't get it here at the BX, you can't even order it online. It's illegal to ship supplements. So
Yeah.
you're going to have to find the German version,
Yeah.
the equivalent of that
Mhm.
supplement, to get it here on Germany's
I
Amazon.
know we try to get some supplements in the mail and stuff.
Oh
And,
no, yeah, we
and
got flagged.
yeah, customs
Oh, great.
flagged it. But the dude was like, you know what? Since it's almost Christmas, I'll let you have it. I was like, thanks.
Yeah, but with a fair warning, if it happens again, we're gonna like mark your account. And so yeah, it was
Oh
a
yeah, they
lesson
got
learned.
carne seca.
What is that?
That it's like the beef jerky from New Mexico. It's like super dry though.
Oh. Oh.
You like that dry
No,
that
no, I like that jerky right there. That no man's land beef jerky.
yeah, but it's still
Man, that
dry.
stuff's
You know,
good.
like
Well, I like a good pull. You got
Who
a
doesn't?
good you know what I'm talking about.
must
And
be a man thing. I'm outvoted
yeah,
here.
well the
I
like
know
the other stuff is like too tender. I don't know, too tender for my liking. But
Okay, I don't
I
know what
like
happened in
anyway,
this aisle, but someone came through and just cleared the chips. Did you notice
someone's
that?
hosting the party. It's gotta be it.
And this is all beer and wine. And have they started? They sell liquor.
yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they do. Yeah.
I feel like when we first moved here, that wasn't a thing. That the liquor you had to go to the
The
gas
shop at.
station, the
Yeah.
shop at. I could be wrong. Maybe I just
I
wasn't
don't
paying
know.
attention. They got waters and all kinds of water bottles, coolers. Then you're
Coolers.
kind of getting into the camping area as we get closer here.
And they do have a separate store for that, which is the outdoor recreation, which is
Oh yeah, I
nice.
forgot about that.
They have
Yeah,
their
there's
own little rock
outdoor
climbing
rec.
thing.
And
Yeah,
then
rock climbing wall.
there's another store on base called Moms and Pops, and they have it's like a mini sports authority type
Yeah.
store. So if your kids are in extracurricular like baseball, football,
Yeah,
dance, cheer, ballet, all of that stuff we have out here
you,
on.
you can go there to get cleats and stuff, and
Yeah, you can
Yeah.
go and get some of that stuff like buy off the shelf, but I think a lot of people also order online.
oh yeah, of course.
And this is the grills. I am definitely out of touch with the prices of grills in the States, so I'm accustomed to what we have out here. Okay, yeah, I know I quickly
Mhm.
pivoted here to the jewelry and accessories.
Enough of that man stuff.
Right.
Ladies, got you covered. We got Clinique and Estee Lauder, Elizabeth Arden, Bare Minerals, Shiseido. Oh gosh, we have so many brands of cosmetics. I feel like it's like our own Sephora or Ulta without it being Sephora or Ulta. I'm actually surprised that AFB's has not contracted yet with one of those entities. I feel like that's coming one day to replace what we have now, but that's just
Well,
speculation.
we're constantly seeing entities or whatever you want to call them,
Yeah,
being
come and
contracted out
go.
from the States,
Yeah.
like Panera Bread. They
Oh, they
recently
still also
Panera
have
contracted
Bread.
out
Panera
with
Bread out
Panera
here
Bread and stuff. So we're seeing that,
or Jersey
places on.
Mike's.
I
Oh,
don't know
now
about that,
cat's at the bag now. I love Jersey
but
Mike's.
anyway, you see that stuff opening up in bases in the States. It's like, man, bring that stuff out here.
Hey man, I'm
Anyway,
gonna say I'm not a big fan of Panera Bread.
I know you were saying that, but we all like Jersey Mike's, so I
Oh
would be.
gosh, yeah.
You know how many families out here would just love to have Jersey Mike's. Oh gosh,
Put Subway out of
the
business out
contract out with
here.
Jersey Mike's.
no, do they?
I don't know.
No, I don't know if they do.
I don't think they would. I think we would know or somewhere.
I know they contract with Dairy Queen. We just don't have one.
Yeah.
I would love to have Dairy Queen.
That would be a nice addition.
I'd much rather have Dairy Queen than Baskin Robbins because I love just a good soft serve ice cream and a soft serve ice cream sundae. We talk a lot about food in this family. We
We're
love
big
to
foodies.
eat.
Yeah.
We love to
And
eat.
there's a lot to eat out here. Not even like excluding off base, there's still so many options. And we're only like so far away from France. So
There I am.
Yep, we have Victoria's Secret, which unfortunately, all we do get out here are just the lotions and the body scents. We don't get their lingerie. So, ladies, if you like Victoria's Secret,
You got to go to the airport.
you're gonna have to go to the Frankfurt airport. Yeah,
Of all places, they have Victoria's Secret at the airport.
but Germany does have their own version of Victoria's Secret. It's called Hunkemoller, which we used to have a location in the BX, but they took it out. But there is one down in an outlet shopping mall that we did vlog. We just haven't put out the video yet.
Yeah.
Anyway, so this is some of the other clothing, mostly men's clothing area. And we have the furniture department, which
has some of my favorite places to sit.
yeah, so we
As
will
you can
come
see.
here and you will just sit on specifically a
lazy
lazy boy. And you'll just sit there. Well, I'm walking around just doing my thing. You're just sitting, or we'll just go there. We'll literally
oh,
just
he's sitting
sit
down
and
right now.
just
Look at him.
chill.
Yeah, I love it. I want a lazy boy. I want one.
Is that a lazy boy right there?
Yeah. Oh, and Dad
Oh,
found a
man.
Back to the Future shirt, which we bought that day.
He showed me that.
Yeah.
We got one too.
He's like, look.
Where we're going, we don't need roads.
That's so cool.
And this
Yeah,
is
I had to get it.
we got the toy section here. And we have a little Apple section. This is like the toys and electronics kind of mashed and furniture into one area, but sectioned off. And there is a gaming area, but I don't know. It's kind of meh for gamers. But then again, everything's online.
It used to be bigger. The gaming conglomerate that they had there used to be a lot bigger, and then
Yeah,
kind
it
of
did.
after COVID, it just kind of slowly got smaller. But they still get some things. They can still get some things out.
I always get a laugh at these games because a lot of these games are good for groups or like having friends over, and they're just funny. Like some of the titles of these games are just kind of hilarious. So if you're into that kind of thing, they do have some really good picks there.
And then we're heading over to the power zone,
Excuse
which is
me.
where all your TVs and computers are and headsets.
I love Samsung TVs.
I have a Samsung monitor actually.
Yes, you
Nice.
do. You're welcome.
Thanks.
These little speakers are nice. We got I can't remember if I bought.
I bought a Bluetooth speaker from there.
Yeah, I don't know what happened to it.
I don't know.
Was it one you had in the bathroom for a while? And it just kind of disappeared.
Because,
Maybe
I
threw it
like to
away.
jam. I like it ready.
Yeah, no shortage of TVs. That's for sure.
Yeah, I know. And then that's not including what you can get, in the German
Online
economy. You can
and that
get
too.
a television.
Yeah, Christian at Saturn. They had a 100-inch.
Oh,
100.
Yeah, they had a 100-inch television set.
We need them.
As they used
Come
to
on.
say back in the day.
no, we don't.
We need to get it and watch Back to the Future.
This is my favorite section. I love Bose. This is like, I love this brand.
Another great brand.
I want the little clip-in earbud, Bluetooth earbuds.
But the
They
ones you
just
can like
clip.
sleep with, I've seen those.
I don't know if I would sleep in them, but I just like that they
Like
clip
white
and they
noise.
don't dig into your ear canal,
Yeah.
We should get like a big console TV, like back in the day, specifically to like watch 80s movies.
Yeah, and then we'll just slap a flat screen TV right on top of it.
When it breaks.
Oh man.
you know what I'm getting at, right? Like we all did that in the 80s. If the console TV went out, you bought a smaller TV and you just put it right on top of the console TV.
These
I know
memory
our family did
headsets.
that.
Very, very functional, even when broken.
Gosh, they used to have these sunglasses that had like built-in headphones,
Oh
so you
yeah,
put them
you
on.
put them
That
on and
was
you could
so
hear the
weird.
music. That was great. I love it. And
I
yes,
knew
we
we
have
got
a
that.
Dunkin'. So the
We do.
Dunkin' out here is a German Dunkin' Donuts, and again, the donuts and the menu is completely different. So all the sandwiches are bagels. They're all bagel sandwiches.
Yeah, she was there for opening day. How many
Yes,
hours
I was
did you
waiting.
wait?
Yes, I was
That
waiting in
line was
line.
crazy.
It
I
was
saw the
not that
videos.
bad. It was not that bad.
It was
I was
horrible.
there, and I enjoyed every
Yeah,
minute.
I saw your post from work.
Line went right back
Going
into
through her
place.
feed, and all of a sudden, yeah, I'm waiting. Big line going.
Honestly, I think if you want breakfast sandwiches, you should go to the Barbarossa, not far from here. That place has some pretty good stuff. And they have
Yeah,
Germany mugs.
Voskau is our favorite, but yeah,
Oh
Barbarossa
yeah.
has good.
I like Barbarossa. I like their, what is it, ham, egg, and cheese croissants. Those are
Yeah,
really
their
good.
stuff's
So
good.
those are German bakeries, just so you guys know, if you're wondering what. And we have one location here in the BX, and it's a Barbarossa. Now, on this day that we filmed, they were closed. I think because it was a Sunday.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, you can kind of tell the donuts here, the flavors and what their offerings are different than what you have in the States. And then these are the breakfast sandwiches. And they do have hash browns, which are actually really good.
Yeah, they are really good.
They have really good hash browns. And their coffee is, well, I mean, it's Dunkin' coffee. That's still the same. But they don't have decaf. Decaf does not exist
It's not a thing here.
here at all. If you want decaf coffee, you have to get it on base on the American side.
That's like going off base and asking for light beer. They laugh in your
Pretty
face.
much.
You're like, what's that, huh? Yes, we have a spa. They do massages, facials, your toes, your nails. And then this is one of the other corridors of the mall area where we got military clothing. There's a healthy place called Bundy, which is apparently an American chain. I thought it was European.
They've got a location in the States somewhere. I like their smoothies.
Yeah, they do have really good
Their
smoothies.
smoothies are really good.
And then down here at the end of the corridor here, we have a Harley Davidson dealer, military auto sales, and then we have a macaroni grill.
Across from Macaroni Grill is a
Dry cleaner.
dry cleaner and alterations.
Yep.
So if you need your pants hemmed, that's a place to go.
I know we use them quite a bit for sewing
I had to
on
get
patches and getting Christian's ROTC uniforms.
Get my ROTC uniforms. Yeah, we went there all the time.
Just so you know, when you are overseas, you are overly delighted and grateful to have these options.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
I know Macaroni Grill in the States doesn't have the best reputation, but here, when you're at an overseas location, you are very excited, and the food is good. I will say I don't find it terrible, although that's very debatable. There are plenty of families out here
It's
that,
fine.
Good.
Yeah, I'm probably still like sitting in that lazy boy at this point.
yeah, you are, because I'm just over here vlogging. I'm just like getting footage.
I'm telling you, it's
How, mu-
hard to get out of those darn freaking
how
lazy
much
boys,
is it, the
man.
lazy boy?
The one I was sitting in was like $600 some odd dollars.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they're not cheap. But then if you go to a Lazy Boy store and order one, have it custom
That's
made,
obviously it's going to be more
you're
expensive.
going,
Mm-hmm.
you're out about $2,500 easy.
Yeah.
And this is like a third party retail mobile center. We do not have our cell phone through them.
Mm-hmm.
Oh wait, it's over. It's done.
Is it?
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, it hit the end. Yep.
But yeah, T-Mobile is the major carrier. Whoa, is the major carrier here in Germany.
Yep.
You also have a carrier called O2. I believe they're based out of England or something. You know, their whole slogan is O2 can do. But
Seen the ads.
anyway,
But
yeah,
well, we have a lot of basically taste home away from home
yeah.
like
Mm.
options
Mm-hmm.
from even in the health and boots. I didn't get a chance to go deep into the health and beauty aid, but like shampoos, body washes, deodorants, you pretty much get a lot of the same stuff we have in the States.
Yeah.
You just may not find all the brands that you would get at a Walmart or Target, but you get,
Excuse me.
you know, most of it,
Mm-hmm.
some of it. Yeah, you don't get everything. There are a few things here and there that we've had to reach out to family to ship to us, or we just buy online. And if they don't ship to a military APO, then we have to use a forwarding service that will forward packages to an APO address, which is basically a PO box,
Yeah.
an overseas
Yep.
PO box being sent to a military installation. So
Mm-hmm.
that's kind of, there's a many workarounds. We You get very good at the workarounds
Oh
to
yeah.
get what you need, and you end up paying more for it. But when you're overseas and you need what you need,
Yeah.
you're willing to pay for it
Willing to
because
fork out the
Mm-hmm.
money.
yeah, you kind of have a choice in the matter, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So if there's certain seasonings and ingredients that I want to get from a Latin market, I can't get here, then we have to rely on family, or we'll find websites that will either ship to us, or we have to use a forwarding company.
Yeah, we never did get that package, did we?
No,
Which one?
We ordered like all those seasonings and all kinds of stuff from a Latin market in Florida, and then we never
I
got
think it
it.
was from Miami, and yeah, it never came. It just
It's
kind
like
of like
$70 and
disappeared.
stuff. And
Jeez.
I'm glad I stopped putting stuff in the cart. Was getting out of hand.
Mm.
I was like, okay, I need to stop.
Well, how's it been like for you, Christian, being out here? I mean, you've been out here since
Oh
you were in
gosh,
third
since I
grade.
was like third
So
grade. Yeah.
we've pretty much raised you out here.
Mm-hmm.
You know, your childhood and
Yeah.
your entire childhood has pretty much been out here at Ramstein.
Mm-hmm.
Um, what could you say to someone your age, either joining the military or a very, very young family, which they do exist?
Yeah.
Um, what would you say to help them feel more comfortable on if they were to get those harsh, oh my gosh, we got orders to go overseas, and they're just in
You
this like,
know,
oh, what would you
I
say to
think
them?
I personally, I think there's a lot of opportunity in it. I mean, yeah, because a lot of people, who get orders out here, and then they never left like their state or hometown. Honestly, this is just my opinion because I was raised in this. I don't think it's terrible. It's just if you have an open mind and first off, being out in Germany, there's so many opportunities to travel. I think it's good. Like
Yeah, we've seen and done quite a
oh
few
yeah,
cool things here. Just
there's
a
a lot
few.
of fun things to do. It's not just that never subject yourself to just being on base. I think you should go out and explore. This is
Exactly. But
kind
at
of
the
my
same
thing.
time, if when you have those moments where you admit you're feeling a little homesick and
That's just how
you
it
want to
is.
get that American fix, we
Yeah.
have the military installations, the overseas ones do a really good job at helping
Yeah.
you feel,
Oh
kind
yeah.
of take the edge off of that. You know, if you are experiencing any kind of culture shock, I know I
Hmm.
appreciate going to the BX, even though we see it all the time, and It's like your
Yeah,
local mall, you know.
it is. It's a literal mall. I mean,
I'm surprised more overseas locations don't have malls like what we do on the scale that we do. I
I
don't
don't
know
know.
why that.
Oh no.
I know that's like a whole different topic, but
Hmm.
anyway,
But yeah, it's life for us. You know, it's
Honestly,
not a dull moment. That's for sure.
going to high school here, I think it was fine. If you're a kid, you're going into high school and you're going to Ramstein, it's a great school. You know, never had a never had a bad teacher. Shout out to Mr. Bergerson. that's
yeah,
uh, that's that's about it.
I do want to dive into that at some point
Mhm.
with some of your friends.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
think
yeah.
that would be a really good video to
Yeah,
dive
it would be.
into with the high school. And since we still have connections at the high school with some of the
Oh
staff,
yeah.
I think that would be really, that'd be something fun that we could do. But
Mhm.
I think for the sake of this topic, in terms of shopping and getting our American fixes from food to shopping, in terms of American brands, they do a really good job. We
Yeah.
get a lot of stuff. Do we get everything? No, but we are very, very grateful for what we can get. And what we don't get, you know, we either just do without or you find the workarounds to get what you want,
Yep.
you know.
Mhm.
Hmm.
But all right, little familia, I think that was fun.
Yeah, that's
That
pretty
was
cool.
pretty cool. I enjoyed that.
All right. Well, I hope you all enjoyed our candid conversation. And we will see you guys on the next video. If you liked the style of video, please leave a comment, like, share the video, all the stuff to help the channel out and to help our little family out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Until then, see you later. Bye.
Bye guys.
Adios.